she's possessed. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, today's video is going to be about the 10 books that I want to read in the month of October / my October TBR. It is so ambitious of me considering I just uploaded the 10 books that I want to read in autumn, saying that I'm going to finish them by November. If you haven't seen that though, do watch it. Not right now, finish this one first, watch it afterwards. But October is my favorite month of all time. October is my birth month. October has Halloween. Love everything about the month of October. So of course I had to have a curated special TBR for this month, right? So without further ado, let me show you the 10 books that we are going to read this month. So first up we have Grady Hendrix's My Best Friend's Exorcism. I have read another one of his books, The Final Girl Support Group. I gave that one a 3.5 stars because the idea was so good, and although I enjoyed the book, I just felt like the execution could have been done a bit better, but I would have loved to see that be like a movie. So I thought I'd pick this one up. I say that as if I haven't had this for like years on my shelf, but I thought I would get this one because this actually has a TV adaptation up on Amazon Prime. I haven't seen it yet because I wanted to read this first, so hopefully I'm gonna enjoy it and then I can experience it in a different way via TV adaptation. This follows two high school girls who are best friends. Over the summer they go swimming in this one lake, and then after they go swimming in this one lake, one of the girls just starts acting a little bit weird. She's like, you know, kind of showing signs. Lo and behold, Bestie needs an exorcism because she's possessed. I think this is a satire approach to like the whole exorcist genre of horror, so it'd be really interesting how this translates in a book. Next up we have A Woman Eating by Claire Coda. This made it round last year and I think we kind of can guess what it's about, but if not, I'll give you a little bit of an idea. She, as in the female main character, lives in London and she has a bit of an appetite. She sources pig's blood, etc, etc, but she just wants a little bit more than that, if you can get my gist from that. I don't know what else to expect from this book. The blurb doesn't really give anything away, and I love that because what am I getting into? What am I getting into? So hopefully we will find out this month. Next up we have The DeLorean by Missouri Williams. This has been on my TBR for so long. I love the cover. What it's about though, I don't know if I'm gonna love it as much. I don't know exactly what time period this is from, but something happens on Earth and basically the survivors like that we're following from that thing that happened are a product of incest. It's a family that derives from incest. I feel like I'm probably going to do a little reading vlog for this because I need you guys to see my reaction, because most people who have read this book are also like, great, but also what the fuck, like what the fuck. So The DeLorean. Okay, next up, a little lighter, we have Bride by Ali Hazelwood. So this is like more of a fantasy approach to the October scary spooky season genre. This deals with the Omegaverse. Am I saying that right? Because I hear it all the time and I'm scared that I'm using it wrong. The Omegaverse, which is like the werewolves, right? I don't know if it's giving like Twilight, but this is Ali Hazelwood's first book that I'm going to be reading, so hopefully this will hit. Oh my god, I just also saw It's a Marriage of Convenience, which is like my favorite romance trope, but is this a marriage of convenience between a vampire and a werewolf? Who knows, but yeah. Okay, back to the gross, gory version of spooky season books. Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Basterica. This has been on my TBR for so long, for good reason, because everybody who has read this seems to say that they couldn't eat meat for a little bit after this. We can kind of guess what's going on with the title, right? I think he's like a butcher, or he specializes in sourcing human meat, but then like a specific person that he like butchers, I guess, kind of haunts him. I don't know if it's like mentally or whatnot, but apparently, yeah, this is a bit of a tough read, and we're all about reading outside of our comfort zone, right? So Tender is the Flesh will be read in October. Maybe I'll do like a reading vlog of that, The DeLorean, and just like reads that I'm like, what am I reading? I feel like that would be a fun watch, right? Let me know. Now I have 5 in the more like, hey, like cute, like version of spooky season. We have Payback's a Witch by Lana Harper. I think it's like a bunch of witches and wizards who are like, she's not very powerful, but there's this one wizard who's like super powerful, but then this other one who's like a bad boy wizard, I guess, and I think it's like a love triangle. I don't know if I've understood that correctly. And why am I feeling like this is going to be a bit of a spicy book? Who knows? But how cute is this cover? Payback's a witch. Speaking of other cute covers, The Accidental Medium by Tracy Whitwell. I have had this for a couple of years now as well, and I just always hold off until October time to try and read this book. Obviously haven't got around to it yet. Maybe this year's the year. I believe this follows a woman who goes through some sort of, she's grieving. I think she loses like a loved one or a friend or something, and she goes into like this quirky little store and she's hearing voices and she's like, what is going on? Turns out she comes from a long line of psychic mediums, and it's just her being like, oh, what do I do now? That's pretty much it. Okay, this one I've also heard really good things about, and it's A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. She is like this witch who's meant to be like the best of the best, like up and coming, but she accidentally summons this demon who happens to be like this bad boy demon over here, and then it kind of goes into like a bit of a comedy because they essentially like become roommates and they have to help each other out in some way or other. I'm really doing well with the descriptions here. I just feel like this is gonna be like a cute little romance. Also, she's a witch and he's a demon. So next up, this one again made its way through all of the book platforms. My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. It's forced proximity, but also like, I don't know if she thinks he's a vampire because he sleeps in like all day and then maybe he's just like on a night shift kind of thing, or if he's like genuinely a vampire. Like, I don't know. We're gonna find out. And then last but not least, we have Erin Sterling's The Kiss Curse. This is book number 2. The first one was X-Hex, which I read and I did enjoy, but a lot of people said that this is better. The X-Hex, again, it's kind of like when you read like a romance that's like based around Christmas time. It's like not mind-blowing, but it really sets the mood for you. I feel like the Pumpkin Spice Cafe did that for me last year. Like, it was more like no plot, just vibes. I feel like this might be quite similar, but a lot of people have said that this is better than X-Hex, so we're gonna find out. This one follows the female main character in X-Hex's cousin, best friend, I don't know, but it's all based in this like town that's like supernatural. There's witches and wizards and whatever that exists all together. I'm pretty sure that he opens up some sort of witch shop or like a magic shop across the street or something from Gwen's shop, which is the girl. So of course they have this like rivalry. So I feel like it's gonna be very enemies to lovers, opposites attract maybe. I don't know, but if everyone's saying that this is better than X-Hex, then I'm looking forward to it. So these are the books that I am going to try and read for the month of October because I am so good at reading, right guys? So if you enjoyed my video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.